Logan County Cougar News, we will be telling you about where others are going for spring break, Logan Designs, the ACT, and our athletes that have already been signed to a college.
So what you got in store for spring break?
We're going down to Florida and going fishing.
All right.
So Jack, it's good to have you back. What do you got planned for spring break?
Yeah, it's going pretty well.
So what you doing for spring break?
I gotta go work.
So Lucy, what you got on the agenda for your spring break?
Well, I think I'm just gonna chill with the boys.
Logan Designs is a new business that has placed its headquarters in our school. We asked Miss Lillard to give us some more details about what Logan Designs has to offer.
We started last fall. Miss Adler asked us to work on the football program, so my multimedia classes worked on that. And then we started getting calls for things like commercials for businesses in the community and weddings, and people are constantly asking us to design things, so I thought, why not start a business? We create vinyl, graphic, and video projects, so basically any design that you'd like that is digital, we can do it. Our business manager is Alyssa Hoots. She manages the vinyl and graphic side, and then Katie Brooks manages the video side of it. And all my multimedia and advanced multimedia classes work for the business. I've really enjoyed seeing students grow as designers and working with clients and see how much they learn and how great their projects have turned out. You can email me. It's abby.lillard@logan.kyschools.us. We've got a website that is www.mylogandesigns.weebly.com. And right now we're focusing on vinyl designs for teams and clubs. So if you have a team or club that would like a vinyl design, let us know.
Seniors, the last date to submit your pictures for the senior video will be April 13th. This video is shown at the senior breakfast and will be on the big screens at graduation. To submit your pictures, go to this website or submit them through the email, which is lchsseniorvideo2017@jobevent.com. We ask that you only include a few pictures of yourself so that we can give everyone an opportunity to be in the video. Be sure to include pictures of you and your friends from freshman to senior year. So start uploading your pictures now to guarantee they will be in the video.
By this point in time, most of us have smartphones, but are the cameras on them any good? Is it better to buy a DSLR or use the smartphone camera? Let's look at the pros and cons of owning a separate camera versus a smartphone. Here we go. Pro number 1, it's a dedicated system. It is an all-in-one package, and it can do great video and stunning images in one system. Pro number 2, some cameras are less expensive than a phone. For example, the Samsung Galaxy S7 costs $679 MSRP, while an equally great DSLR, the Canon EOS Rebel SL1, can cost anywhere between $399 to $549 depending on where you look. Pro number 3, settings controls. Even the lowest end DSLR gives a much higher degree of control than a smartphone. The average smartphone camera app gives control to settings like the white balance and the flash, whereas DSLRs allow control over most of the settings such as shutter speed, ISO, aperture, and shooting in a RAW format. Some smartphone apps do allow for this sort of control, but the same quality isn't always there. Now let's move on to the cons. So for con number 1, it's size and portability. Professional DSLRs are large, bulky, and heavy, and even with the recent trend towards smaller and lighter mirrorless cameras, they dwarf even some of the largest phones, including the iPhone 6s Plus, on the market. Con number 2 is image quality and zooming. Image quality on a smartphone isn't the best, at least not when you compare it to a DSLR. The zooming isn't any better either. Smartphone cameras don't have an optical zoom, they only enlarge the image being viewed. This is called digital zooming. Here are some examples of the quality difference between two different smartphones, the Galaxy S5 Active and the iPhone 6, compared to the Canon EOS Rebel SL1. So is there really a benefit to owning a separate camera when you could just use your smartphone camera? Depending on your uses, you could sway to either side. That's all for the comparison. Thanks for learning with us.
Starting off this month of movies is Logan. It serves as a continuation of the X-Men series, and it serves as Hugh Jackman's final outing as Wolverine. It came out March 3rd, and I've personally seen it, and it is amazing. It's definitely my top 3 comic book movies of all time. Definitely check it out. is King Kong Skull Island. It's setting up a crossover movie between King Kong and Godzilla. Godzilla releasing back in 2014. I'm very curious to see how this turns out, as I thought Godzilla was a pretty good movie, but early reviews for King Kong Skull Island have been mediocre, but I hope to at least crossover movie delivers the action that we want. Capping off this list of new movies is Power Rangers. This series is being retooled for a new generation to make it look more gritty and dark. And I'm very personally extremely cautious about this, as I love the cheese of the original Power Rangers, but I'm willing to give it a shot. It releases March 24th. Maybe check it out. Wait on reviews first. New segment here on Media Roundup is Throwback of the Month. The throwback movie this month is the greatest movie of all time, the movie that inspired a generation, the movie that inspired Leonardo DiCaprio to begin acting. I didn't say it, but you know what it is. That movie is, of course, Kazam. This movie is about a genie that just wanted to go back to sleep but couldn't because some kid woke him up. And the whole movie he's trying to get the kids to grant 3 wishes, but he just won't. Definitely check it out, and it's starring none other than Shaquille O'Neal. Happy birthday, big guy. This has been Troy James with movies, and now on to Dev
Vinmaro with games for March. First and foremost, Nintendo dropped a Nintendo Switch this month. This console has a pretty nice list of launch titles, including Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Check it out. Then to top that off, Mass Effect Andromeda will be released this month. This is the first game in this series for 5 years. Fans are pretty hyped about this game. You should be too. Go pick it up. Comes out for Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Yo, this month's throwback game is Shaq Fu, the best fighting game ever made. You should probably check it out, because you'll love it. Alright, that's all for video games this month. Y'all have fun.
Dragon here with the music for this month. Raekwon coming out with his album The Wild, set for March 10th. His last album was in late 2015. He is a current member of the Wu-Tang Clan. I have high expectations for his album. Next up, we have Pitbull with his album set to release March 17th. As most of you, I also have low expectations for this album, but we're gonna have to see how it goes. Bob Dylan is set to release an album sometime this month, and also Kanye West and rap collective Good Music is set to release an album called Cruel Winter. It has yet to have a release date, but I have extremely high expectations for this album. Hopefully it'll drop soon. The throwback album for this month is Diesel by none other than Shaquille O'Neal. This album is great. It shines through the night just like light reflects off his beautiful bald head. This has been Media Roundup with Dalton, Devin, and Troy. Now, I'm gonna go eat some trash.
Hey, what up, guys? Next week on the 21st, the LCHS Band will have a concert in the cafeteria at 6:30. The LCHS Choir will then have a performance on the 23rd at Southern Heights Baptist Church. Both of these performances are free and open to the public, and the music department invites you to come.
What up, it's your boy Renzo.
Indeed.
And this is LCCN News.
For starters, we want to wish congratulations to the archery team for winning the regions and on their way to the state championships.
Logan County football players, both Nate Austin and Dalton Nash, have been picked to play in the All-Star game at Warren East High School on June 10th. Congratulations, guys. Also, our baseball team already had their first game, which was March 9th against Greenwood Gate, the 2 Game Boys. Jackson Campbell, senior on the baseball team, has already signed to Belmont University earlier in the year. Now, let's go interview Jackson Campbell. So this is LCCN News with Renzo and Jackson Campbell. So we got a few questions for you today. Okay, Jackson, what are some goals for you to set out for this year?
Last year we had a really high goal set. I mean, we wanted to achieve, the record in school wins, and we did that. I think this year we want to top that and break the school record again.
That's good. What are some things that's going to help you reach your goal?
I think definitely leadership this year. I mean, we don't have a lot of seniors. We only have 4. So, I mean, we're a young team. So I think that, getting our leaders involved with the younger guys and helping them, strive for greatness, we've done for the past 4 years, is really going to help us achieve that goal.
Do you feel like you left your mark at Logan County?
I could say I could, from the school record. I didn't really personally leave a mark. I think that my team and what we did last year left a mark, and that we'll remember for a long time.
And do you feel like you're ready for the next level?
I do. I'm ready. I'm ready to compete.
All right, well, good luck for you for the rest of the season and in the future. Ready, set, go. As we race in the track, Emmanuel Barbie has signed to Kevinsville University Also, Devin Roach has signed to Brusha University, and track has an upcoming meet. We look to them and throughout the season. We're going to hit some interviews with my boy D. Be right back. Hey, this is LCCN News, and I'm here with Emmanuel. We got a few questions for you today, bro. What's up? So, we know that you signed to Kenansville University. So, do you feel like you left a mark at Logan County?
I tried my hardest to leave a mark, but time will tell when I come back.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. And what are some goals that help reach you to get to the point that you are now?
I always try to help my teammate. The team is what I want to help with.
So everything's about the team?
Yeah, everything's about the team.
All right, that's good. Well, good luck. We're going to miss you at Logan County. I'm going to be going too. But, bro, you my boy. We just won't go away.
All right, bro. Earlier in the year, Kaylee Moore signed to Brusha University for volleyball. And now it's time for an interview with Kaylee Moore.
What's up? This is Renzo from LCCN with Kaylee Moore. We have a few questions for you today. You recently just signed with Brusha University. And do you feel like you left your mark at Logan County?
I do. Being a senior, and I've been able to be a leader for the freshmen on the team, and I just feel like they really stepped up this year. And it's been really eye-opening and everything.
That's good. What are some things that help you reach your goal?
Well, of course, my coaches have helped me out a lot over the years. I used to be not even good my freshman year, but really just hard work and determination, and now I get to go play at the next level.
Do you feel like you're ready for the next level?
I think so. I'm pretty excited about it, and hopefully we'll just see what the future holds. So.
Logan County had a lot of success because of the coaches put in hard and dedication time for the players, and the players have put in time for the coaches. Whether that's been out on the field or in the classroom, they put in work.
And this has been
LCCN with your boy Renzo.
Indeed.
We out.
To conclude on this news, the ACT is coming up March 21st. To get you guys ready to go, we've found the 5 things you need to do before the ACT. This is the ACT Countdown.
Five, don't forget to study. 4, sleep well the night before. 3, start your day off right. 2, don't stress during the test.
'Cause the song I wrote, no matter what you sing, it's not for naught. Don't worry, be happy.
1. Aim for a 20 or more. When the test is over, it's time to dance.